As the international community marks World Press Freedom Day, the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, and the Nigerian Guild of Editors have called on the government to immediately desist from using the Cyber Crimes Act and regulations disguised as broadcasting codes by the National Broadcasting Commission to target, intimidate, and harass journalists, bloggers, critics and media houses. Given the charge over the weekend, the organizers accused the Nigerian authorities at all levels of using criminal defamation laws and other repressive laws to crack down on human rights and peaceful dissent, bringing frivolous lawsuits against journalists, bloggers, human rights defenders and activists. They called on Nigerian authorities at all levels to stop the threats and attacks against journalists, bloggers, human rights defenders and activists immediately and unconditionally release all detained persons solely for the peaceful exercise of their human rights and doing their legitimate work. They also urged the Tinubu-led government to publicly call on Nigeria's state governors, the Nigerian Police Force and the Department of State Services (DSS) to uphold and ensure full respect for the rights of everyone in the country.
We are concerned that the Cyber Crimes Act continues to be abused to directly violate media freedom and to criminalize Nigerians simply for the peaceful exercise of their constitutionally and internationally guaranteed human rights, including the right to freedom of expression. Since the amendment of the Cyber Crimes Act in 2024, the Nigerian government at all levels have consistently used that same act, particularly Section 24 of the Cyber Crimes Act, which speaks of cyber stalking, to harass, intimidate, and arbitrarily arrest and detain users of social media, human rights defenders, activists, journalists, broadcasters, and bloggers, solely for the peaceful exercise of their human rights online and offline.
We call on Nigerian authorities to stop the threat and attack against journalists, bloggers, human rights defenders, and activists, and to stop detaining and imprisoning them solely for doing their jobs. We call on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his government to publicly call all Nigerian state governors, the Nigerian Police Force, the DSS, and other security agencies to uphold and ensure full respect for the right of everyone in the country, including journalists, bloggers, human rights defenders, and activists.
It is not good for institutions or government or whatever to pick up people who have expressed themselves in certain ways, because the Constitution is very clear and there are enough provisions in our laws to prosecute people who have erred. If people have written false statements, people have libeled people, people have done something that is not accurate, there are ways of redressing this without having to use police to detain some people, individuals, even governors, commissioners, all sorts of people.